It is March 4th, 2021, and we are trading in the after hours. It's just after midnight. It's 12:30 a.m. East Coast time, and we had another down day on Wall Street. The market was down again today. The Nasdaq more than the Dow. Both were down though, and uh, we've been having down days more than up days of recent. A lot more down days. This is a significant turnaround in the market. Um, 2020 seemed like there was no end to how high this market could go. No limit. It was just one up day after the other. And now in 2021, since the middle of February, we've been just on a downward spiral, and we're lucky to get a bounce off the lows every now and then. We did have a great rally on Monday. Monday was a good day. The market was up and significantly in all indices, um, in all the equities, that is. However, we've just about given that back, and it's really taken a toll on my account. Uh, the Dow, this is the micro E mini Nasdaq, and you can see it's just red candles dominating. It's just taking this market down. And I kind of had a little battle during the trading day. I did some trading kind of midway through the session. I guess it was in the latter half of the session, around 2 p.m. Eastern time. And I thought we were getting close to a bottom. I bought a contract. We continued lower. Then I jumped in, bought 6 contracts, and they were for scalp trades, and I quickly sold them, all for profits. But I did hold on to this one that I bought up here, and we just trended lower and lower and lower. So now I have 4 contracts instead of 3, and so I took a bigger loss. And now, wow, look at that, down $3,451. Looks like we are finally getting a little bounce here after hours, after just continuing to sell off. The market closed right here. That's 3 o'clock Chicago time. That will be 4 p.m. Eastern time. And the market closed, and then after hours, we just drifted lower, 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 lower. And now we're getting a little bounce. How long that will last, I don't know. But I hope it does continue higher from here. Maybe that's a bottom. You never know. So I always try to feel a little optimistic, but the chart will tell the story over time. So anyway, the Nasdaq really took a nosedive today. Really took a hit on my account, and the other the other trading I did today was in the Dow. I had 7 contracts going into the trading day. I actually sold 2 contracts up here. When I saw all the weakness in the Nasdaq, I figured it was going to pull the Dow down. So I sold 2 of those contracts, and then the Dow did pull down, and I bought those 2 contracts back. However, we continued. Actually, that's where I bought them back. Let me find where I sold them. Let's see. Get rid of that. Okay, yes. So I sold them, I guess it was in the after hours. Huh. That was the pre-market. I sold those 2 contracts, and my timing was pretty good. It looked like I sold very close to the top. Yeah, I remember when we had the spike here, and I was just hoping we would continue to trend higher, but we didn't. Got a little pull back here, and then I thought, well, let me go ahead and sell here now, get some of these contracts off, so that I can buy them back if we do go lower. And we did go lower. We went lower, 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 and I think I bought them back here. Yeah, I bought those 2 contracts back here, so I bought them back at a cheaper price, and it looked like we were going to go up, but then we pulled back, and then the market tanked. And then here, when the market really tanked, I jumped in for some heavy duty trading, and I bought 10 contracts. So at that point, I had 17 contracts, and that was after this big candle down. So we went down even further, but then we got a doji, and when this was trading higher, I quickly got out of a lot of those contracts. I got out of 7 of them. And then after I sold the 7th one, the trend the next candle went down. And so I was stuck holding 3 more contracts. So now I have a total of 10 contracts. And since then, we've just trended down, down, down. And we're finally, and we had a little trace back up here. And I thought I was going to get the opportunity to sell off those 3 contracts that I added, but it didn't happen. We went down again. And now we're bouncing here, but here now we got another red candle forming. So who knows what's going to happen from here. And you can see that we've really fallen off. We're well below the 200-day moving average. And the 50 crossed over the 200 back here, and it's trading way down here now. And the 20 is way down here. So, it would be nice to see all of this just turn around and start going in the other direction. We've had some pain of recent, and it shows in my account. Well, anyway, that's what I did trading-wise. In my options and futures account, I did a lot of, not a whole lot of trading, but I did add one call. I bought some calls in Rocket, RKT. Our Rocket had gotten hit. I've heard the name mentioned, so I don't know much about Rocket. It's some kind of mortgage company, some banking, mortgage type activity. And I just hear, I listen to a lot of different folks talk about stocks. I'm sure all of you do as well. And Rocket's name has just come up over and over and over again. And Rocket had apparently shot up, and then today it had a dramatic pullback. It was down 30%. When I jumped in, I decided to buy some calls just to see if there would be a bounce after pulling back 30%. And I guess it's one of those stocks that has a lot of short interest and is a potential short squeeze play. Well, it didn't squeeze when I bought those calls, but I did sell out of the money calls. I bought deep in the money calls, and then I sold out of the money calls. And so, to limit my losses. I don't know how that trade's going to go. It looked like that big sell-off in Rocket may have neutralized the stock for a while because it sure didn't bounce any. It just flopped. It went down 30%, just stayed there. And actually, I guess it went down 31, 32% by the end of the day. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe there'll be a little lift. Maybe there'll be a short squeeze tomorrow. That would be nice. But either way, I just wanted to give it a shot. Probably wasn't the best idea. Other thing I did was I bought some more Airbnb. Airbnb just keeps tanking day after day. It didn't actually tank, but it was down in the negative again today. And now it's trading under 180. I mean, it was just over $200 a share. Now down below 180. You know, that's a significant move. That's what, a 10% drop in a short period of time. And Airbnb has the potential of pulling back a lot more. It also has the potential of going a lot higher, in my opinion. I think in the long run, it's a winner, so I'm going to stick with it. Other than that, the markets just continue to show weakness. You can see we've gotten a little further pullback even since I've been making this video. But hopefully the trend will reverse and we'll start going higher and continue to trend higher and make up for some of these losses. My account has suffered. I now have a total margin of 900 shares because I picked up more Dow micro E-mini contracts, and you can see that my account equity is down to 32,971. So right back down at those lows again. Didn't take long to get back to those lows, even though I thought I made the right adjustments. The problem is I jumped back in too quickly with all these Dow contracts, and I'm paying the price for it. And so if we don't rebound tonight or tomorrow, I may have to do something drastic, like maybe put some more money in my account. I have to move some money around, and I don't really want to do that. I want to fight this out, but I don't want to get a margin call. Margin calls on futures contracts go quickly. I mean, they don't even call you. At least I've never been called. They just liquidate. When you get the brokerage firm concerned that you don't have enough money in your account to cover your contracts, they just flat out simply sell them, and you're done. You're flat. They don't sell everything necessarily, but they will sell enough so that your margin is where it's supposed to be, and that can really mess you up if the market is very volatile, and because it seems like it always happens right at the lows, and then you miss out on the big bounce back, and all you can do, your paper losses become real losses. So it's good to have enough in your account, or to keep your trades at a size where you won't get margin calls, especially if you're trading futures. That's been my experience. All right, well, that's it for tonight. It is a Thursday now after midnight, and hopefully tomorrow will be a better trading day. Hopefully we'll be in the green tomorrow. That's the kind of day I like. Thank you.